Hey, what's up, everybody? So the Cleveland Cavaliers have just defeated the Boston Celtics in Game 2 of the NBA Eastern Conference. And actually, at the time of me making this video, there's like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. But since the Cavs are up by almost 50 points, there's no way in hell that the Celtics will come back. And this was a complete obliteration. But before I get into all that, I just want to ask you guys to seriously reach out to Skip Bayless right now. We need to check in on him because, I don't think he's going to be able to live with himself because of LeBron James completely demolishing, steamrolling through, these teams. And this is an issue of concern because he's going to, go on TV, the next possible chance. And, he's not going to be able to find a way to downplay or discredit LeBron James's career or legacy. And I'm just, as a person who cares about people, just want to, someone should go check in on him. But LeBron James is unbelievable. I started watching basketball, like NBA basketball, in the past like 3 or 4 years, or 3 or 4 years ago, I started to like get back into watching basketball. I watched a little NBA basketball when I was a kid. I'm 24 years old right now, but I really got into it when LeBron James returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and just seeing him play is unreal. I'm from Akron, Ohio. I live in Akron, Ohio right now. I graduated from the University of Akron, went to high school, middle school, elementary school here, and to see someone from this small city of Akron, which has like 200,000 people, have someone come out of it and just completely dominate the NBA is unreal. And the Boston Celtics, I honestly thought that they would be a good show of competition for the Cavaliers. Now, I was never expecting them to win in a series against the Cavaliers with LeBron James having a heartbeat, but I don't know. I mean, I at least thought it would be close. I thought that, let's say if they lost in, like, let's say they got swept, I would at least think that in one of these games, there would be like one double digit game or whatever, and there would be like no blowout. It would be like really close, and each game would be, very competitive. But this last game was basically like the Cavaliers playing with a it's like they're a cat playing with a ball in yard. I literally saw LeBron James just wipe off his hands, wait for the clock to run down, and just shot the ball in someone's face. And it's like they're just so leisurely playing against his team. And the only thing that I didn't like sort of about this game was that Tyronn Lue, I feel he should have benched some of his star players, when he had like a 30 or 40 point lead. And it's very hard to come back from such a huge deficit if you're the Celtics. But I think Isaiah Thomas was out of the game prior to the half. So, they really had no chance of, coming back. But I think that in regards to injury and wanting to keep their players healthy and rested, I think that, yeah, he probably should have, kept them on the bench, or at least put them on the bench once they got into, the 30 or 40 point blowout ballpark or whatever. And, that's that. But, I mean, this game was impressive. The Cavs just dominated. And I honestly think that the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers at their current rosters, let's say if the core of both of these teams stays the same for the next couple of years, you're basically going to see two teams repeatedly go to the NBA finals, and it's like there's going to be really no competition for either of these teams. I think the Spurs, now that Kawhi Leonard is injured, I don't think he's coming back for Game 3. From what I heard, it's questionable, but I think that there was like a 60 to 70% chance that the Warriors would defeat the Spurs or whatever, and now I see it as like a 99% chance of them defeating the Spurs. And the Cleveland Cavaliers is just going to be another steamroll through the East. And maybe the Celtics might have a game where there's like a single digit loss, but I don't know. And actually, maybe the first game was a single digit loss. I actually don't remember what the score was. I just knew we won. I think we did win by a significant lead. But that's all I really have to say. Thanks for watching. Go Cavs, and hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell down there as well. And have a nice evening. Peace.